Have you ever gazed upon a flower, a snowflake, or the night sky and felt a sense of awe? These marvels hint at a hidden order, a blueprint underlying our universe. This blueprint, known as sacred geometry, reveals the interconnectedness of all things. It transcends time and culture, whispered by ancient civilizations and echoed in modern science. Mystics, philosophers, and mathematicians have explored sacred geometry, recognizing its power to unlock hidden wisdom. It invites us to perceive the world through patterns, ratios, and shapes, each with deep symbolic meaning. Join us as we explore sacred geometry, delving into its origins, principles, and implications for understanding the universe. Prepare to have your perception of reality expanded as we unravel the secrets of this ancient language. Imagine a language of shapes, patterns, and proportions, understood by the cosmos itself. This is sacred geometry, a silent symphony of forms that speaks to creation's building blocks. It is etched into seashells, mirrored in DNA, and evident in ancient structures. Sacred geometry reveals a timeless quest to comprehend the divine order of the universe. It connects us to something greater, finding meaning in existence's grand tapestry. We will decode the hidden messages in these universal patterns, uncovering their significance in various fields. Embark on a journey where ancient wisdom meets modern understanding, revealing elegant simplicity. The origins of sacred geometry stretch back to the dawn of civilization. Our ancestors observed the stars and nature's patterns, recognizing a cosmic order. They expressed this understanding through geometry. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians developed mathematics and astronomy, laying the groundwork for sacred geometry. They charted celestial movements and recognized mathematical ratios. The Egyptians further developed sacred geometry, embedding it into their society. The Great Pyramid of Giza stands as a testament to their mastery of cosmic proportions. Its alignment and design reflect a deep reverence for sacred geometry. These ancient civilizations laid the foundation for sacred geometry's flourishing in later cultures. Their legacy continues to inspire seekers of wisdom. As civilizations rose and fell, sacred geometry illuminated the minds of philosophers and mystics. In Greece it flourished, intertwining reason, logic, mythology, and spirituality. The Pythagorean school believed numbers held the key to understanding the universe. They saw mathematical ratios and shapes as expressions of divine harmony. Pythagoras explored geometry's philosophical and spiritual implications. He believed the universe was structured according to musical harmonies. Plato incorporated sacred geometry into his theory of forms. He believed the physical world was a shadow of a higher realm of perfect forms. The 5 Platonic solids represented the universe's fundamental building blocks. These insights profoundly influenced Western thought. They shaped our understanding of the universe and our place within it. With the classical world's decline, sacred geometry was preserved in esoteric traditions. During the Renaissance, it experienced a vibrant resurgence. Artists, architects, and scholars embraced sacred geometry, inspired by ancient texts and classical art. Leonardo da Vinci incorporated the golden ratio into his iconic paintings. The printing press disseminated knowledge, spreading sacred geometry's principles. Books on architecture, mathematics, and art featured geometric illustrations. The Renaissance revival marked a turning point, bringing sacred geometry into intellectual inquiry. It paved the way for its continued exploration in modern times. Sacred geometry influences fields as diverse as art, architecture, science, and spirituality. Imagine walking through a forest, noticing the intricate patterns of a spider's web. These elements of nature are connected by a hidden language of shapes, ratios, and patterns. This language, sacred geometry, underlies the universe's structure. It is the language of creation, guiding life's unfolding. Sacred geometry provides the framework for energy and matter's harmonious interplay. By understanding its principles, we appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. We see the universe as a unified field of energy and information. Sacred geometry reveals the elegance of geometric forms. Hidden within sacred geometry is the golden ratio, a mathematical ratio of profound elegance. This proportion appears throughout nature, from nautilus shells to sunflower seeds. The golden ratio can be repeated infinitely, creating a spiraling pattern. It is revered for its aesthetic qualities, foundational in art and architecture. The golden ratio appears in masterpieces, imbuing them with balance and pleasing proportions. It also appears in music, influencing musical intervals and compositions. The golden ratio is a fundamental principle woven into reality. It influences our perception of beauty, harmony, and interconnectedness. Platonic solids, the building blocks of reality. Imagine holding a crystal, its facets catching the light, reflecting geometric perfection. This perfection is embodied in the 5 Platonic solids. These solids, tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron, have perfect symmetry. Plato believed they represented the universe's fundamental building blocks. He associated each solid with a specific element. Modern science finds Platonic solids in crystals, molecules, and energy patterns. They suggest the universe is governed by geometry and symmetry. Studying Platonic solids reveals the hidden geometry of creation. Shapes hold the key to unlocking the universe's secrets. The flower of life, a blueprint of creation. The flower of life is a symbol of profound beauty and complexity. Composed of overlapping circles, it represents creation's fundamental geometry. Each circle represents a sphere of influence, a point of creation. The flower of life contains the blueprints for all creation. It is a dynamic representation of the flow of creation. The seed of life, within the flower of life, represents the 7 days of creation. This symbol transcends cultural and religious boundaries. It speaks to a universal truth of interconnectedness. We are all part of a vast web of life, woven by sacred geometry. The geometry of the soul. Spiritual seekers recognize a connection between sacred geometry and the human soul. The universe's harmonious proportions are reflected in our physical, mental, and spiritual anatomy. The Greeks believed a well-ordered soul reflected cosmic geometry. They saw virtue and wisdom as aligning with the cosmic order. This concept resonates in various spiritual traditions. In Hinduism, chakras are depicted as geometric mandalas. Spiritual awakening harmonizes these energy centers. Sacred geometry offers a language for understanding the soul. It reveals the patterns shaping our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. We recognize the interconnectedness of our inner and outer worlds. Journey eastward, and you'll find sacred geometry woven into the very fabric of ancient traditions and spiritual practices. From the intricate mandalas of Tibetan Buddhism to the vast temple complexes of Hinduism, the principles of sacred geometry are not merely abstract concepts but living expressions of a worldview that sees the divine in every aspect of creation. In Hinduism, the concept of the Sri Yantra, a complex geometric diagram composed of interlocking triangles, circles, and squares, represents the divine feminine principle, Shakti, the creative force that animates the universe. Meditating upon the Sri Yantra is believed to connect the practitioner with this primordial energy, facilitating spiritual awakening and the realization of one's true nature. Buddhism, with its emphasis on meditation and the pursuit of enlightenment, also embraces sacred geometry as a tool for quieting the mind and accessing higher states of consciousness. Mandalas, intricate circular designs often representing the cosmos or specific deities, serve as visual aids for meditation. Their intricate patterns and vibrant colors calm the mind and focus attention. The act of creating a mandala, carefully placing each grain of sand or stroke of the brush, becomes a meditative practice in itself, a journey of self-discovery and spiritual transformation. Throughout Eastern spiritual traditions, sacred geometry is not merely an intellectual pursuit but a lived experience, integrated into daily life through art, architecture, rituals, and meditation practices. It serves as a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, the divine order that underlies the apparent chaos of the material world. Delve into the mystical realms of Jewish mysticism and encounter Kabbalah, a system of esoteric teachings unraveling the mysteries of creation and the divine. At its heart lies the Tree of Life, a symbol of 10 interconnected spheres or sephirot, representing divine attributes. Sacred geometry reveals the hidden relationships between the sephirot and the forces they represent. Meditating on the Tree of Life offers profound insights into the nature of God and the universe. Beyond its presence in religious and spiritual traditions, sacred geometry holds a profound allure for those drawn to the realm of metaphysics, representing unseen forces and universal laws. Sacred geometry provides a visual language for understanding these unseen forces. It offers a bridge between the seen and the unseen, the material and the spiritual, inviting us to expand our perception of what is possible and embrace a holistic understanding of the universe. Sacred geometry bridges ancient wisdom and modern science, revealing a unifying language from atoms to galaxies. DNA's double helix and crystal lattices echo these timeless principles. Quantum physics further blurs the lines between science and spirituality. Sacred geometry offers a framework for understanding reality. Sacred geometry speaks to our desire for harmony and well-being. It promotes healing through vibrational frequencies and symbolic power. Crystal healing uses geometric forms to balance energy. Each crystal's unique structure interacts with the body's energy. Meditation with crystals amplifies their healing effects. Sound healing also harnesses sacred geometry's power. Instruments create vibrational patterns that restore harmony. Cymatics shows how sound creates order and balance. Sacred geometry can be part of daily life. Surrounding oneself with these forms promotes peace and harmony. Step into a Gothic cathedral with its soaring arches, intricate stained glass windows, and the play of light and shadow dancing across its walls, and you enter a space imbued with a sense of awe and reverence. This transcendent experience is not merely a result of religious belief, but also a testament to the power of sacred geometry to create harmonious and uplifting spaces. Throughout history, architects have intuitively or intentionally incorporated the principles of sacred geometry into their designs, recognizing the impact these forms have on human consciousness. The golden ratio, for example, appears in the proportions of ancient Greek temples, Renaissance cathedrals, and even modern skyscrapers, creating a sense of balance and visual harmony that resonates deeply within us. Beyond aesthetic considerations, sacred geometry also influences the energetic qualities of a space. The orientation of a building, the shapes and proportions of its rooms, and the materials used in its construction all contribute to the flow of energy within, creating environments that can either enhance or deplete our well-being. The emerging field of biophilic design draws inspiration from nature, incorporating elements of sacred geometry to create spaces that nurture and inspire. Biophilic buildings often feature natural light, organic shapes, and patterns found in nature, promoting a sense of connection to the natural world and enhancing the well-being of those who inhabit them. As technology evolves, sacred geometry offers a framework for ethical and sustainable development. It can guide AI to be wise and compassionate, aligning with human values. Virtual and augmented reality offer new ways to explore these principles. Imagine a virtual temple designed with sacred proportions. The future lies in blending ancient wisdom with modern technology. While the allure of sacred geometry is undeniable, its embrace is not without its critics. Skeptics view sacred geometry as unsubstantiated claims, more akin to mysticism than verifiable knowledge. They point to the lack of peer-reviewed studies proving its efficacy in healing or unlocking hidden dimensions. Critics argue that without measurable, repeatable results, claims remain within personal belief rather than objective truth. Approach sacred geometry with a discerning mind, acknowledging the limitations of subjective experience and the importance of critical thinking. Cultural relativity and subjective interpretations. Sacred geometry transcends cultural boundaries, yet its meanings vary widely. The swastika, sacred in Hinduism and Buddhism, was tainted by Nazi Germany. The golden ratio symbolizes beauty but resonates differently across cultures. Recognizing cultural relativity is key to respectful engagement with these symbols. Bridging the gap. Sacred geometry as a symbolic language. Sacred geometry offers more than coincidence. It's a symbolic language, connecting us to deeper truths beyond words. Throughout history, symbols have conveyed complex ideas and emotions. Sacred geometry uses shapes and patterns to represent unity, balance, and interconnectedness. These symbols guide us towards understanding and connection with the mystery of existence. The enduring legacy of sacred geometry. As we come to the close of our exploration into the captivating world of sacred geometry, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern understanding. What began as a journey through time, tracing the origins of geometric principles in ancient civilizations, has evolved into a profound contemplation of the very fabric of reality, revealing the interconnectedness of all things and the hidden order that underlies the cosmos. From the majestic pyramids of Egypt to the intricate mandalas of Tibetan Buddhism, from the discoveries of modern science to the transformative power of healing modalities, sacred geometry has revealed itself as a universal language, a symphony of shapes, ratios, and patterns that speaks to the very essence of creation. It has challenged our perceptions, expanded our awareness, and invited us to see the world through a new lens, one that recognizes the inherent beauty, order, and interconnectedness of all things. The enduring legacy of sacred geometry lies not merely in its historical significance or its aesthetic appeal, but in its power to awaken something deep within the human spirit. It speaks to our innate desire to connect with something greater than ourselves, to find meaning and purpose in the grand tapestry of existence. It reminds us that we are not isolated individuals, but integral parts of a vast and interconnected web of life, bound together by the invisible threads of geometric harmony. Embracing the geometry within. The journey into the heart of sacred geometry does not end with this exploration. It begins here. For the true power of sacred geometry lies not in simply acquiring knowledge, but in embodying its principles in our lives. It's an invitation to shift our perspective, to see beyond the surface of things, and to recognize the sacred geometry that surrounds us every day. In the unfurling of a fern, the spiral of a seashell, the symmetry of the human body. As we integrate the wisdom of sacred geometry into our lives, we begin to experience a profound shift in consciousness. We move from a place of separation to a place of interconnectedness, from a sense of limitation to a realization of our infinite potential. We begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, relationships as mirrors for self-discovery, and life itself as a sacred dance of creation. We encourage you to continue exploring the world of sacred geometry, delve deeper into its mysteries, engage with its practices, and allow its wisdom to guide you on your unique journey of self-discovery. Create mandalas, meditate upon sacred geometric forms, connect with nature, and observe how these practices influence your well-being and expand your perception of reality. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of sacred geometry. May its wisdom continue to illuminate your path and inspire you to live a life filled with purpose, beauty, and harmony. Explore the world of sacred geometry further by subscribing to our channel. Many people choose to get tattoos or wear jewelry with sacred geometry symbols like the tree of life, flower of life, or the spiral. These symbols are believed to bring balance, harmony, and spiritual growth to one's life. They serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things and the underlying patterns of the universe. By incorporating these symbols into our daily lives, we create a constant, tangible connection to the profound wisdom of sacred geometry. Each time we glance at these symbols, we are reminded of the beauty and order that exist within the chaos of the world. It is a way to carry the essence of sacred geometry with us, anchoring us to its timeless truths, and guiding us through the complexities of modern life. The tree of life, with its intricate branches and roots, symbolizes growth, strength, and the interweaving of all existence. The flower of life, composed of overlapping circles, represents the cycle of creation and the interconnectedness of all life. The spiral, found in galaxies and seashells alike, speaks to the infinite nature of the universe and the continuous cycle of evolution. These symbols are more than just artistic designs, they are keys to unlocking a deeper understanding of ourselves and the cosmos. When worn or tattooed, they become personal totems, empowering us to live in harmony with the universal patterns they represent. As you continue your journey with sacred geometry, consider how you can integrate these symbols into your life. Whether through art, fashion, or personal adornment, let these sacred patterns inspire you to live with greater awareness, balance, and purpose. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. Continue to explore, connect, and embody the wisdom of sacred geometry. Your path to enlightenment and harmony is just beginning. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Number sequences like the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are fundamental to sacred geometry. These sequences can be seen in the arrangement of leaves, flowers, and shells. For example, the spiral pattern in a seashell follows the Fibonacci sequence, illustrating the natural mathematical order present in the universe. The Fibonacci sequence begins with 0 and 1, and each subsequent number is the sum of the previous two. This simple yet profound sequence can be found in various natural phenomena, from the branching of trees to the arrangement of pine cones. The golden ratio, often denoted by the Greek letter phi, is another cornerstone of sacred geometry. This irrational number, approximately 1.618, is observed in the proportions of the human body, the patterns of hurricanes, and even the structure of galaxies. These mathematical principles reveal an underlying harmony in nature, suggesting that the universe itself is a grand symphony of numbers and patterns. As we delve deeper into the study of sacred geometry, we uncover the intricate connections between mathematics and the natural world. By recognizing these patterns, we gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the cosmos. The Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio serve as reminders that order and balance are inherent in the universe, guiding us towards a greater understanding of our place within it. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of sacred geometry. Continue to seek out the patterns and sequences that connect us to the universe's grand design. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on similar topics as this one. To see sacred geometry in nature, look for patterns and shapes. Notice the radial symmetry in flowers, the spiral patterns in shells, and the fractal patterns in leaves. These shapes and patterns are examples of the underlying geometric principles that govern the natural world. From the smallest atom to the vastness of galaxies, sacred geometry is the blueprint that shapes our reality. By observing these natural phenomena, we can begin to understand the profound connection between geometry and life itself. The universe speaks to us through these patterns, inviting us to explore and appreciate the intricate design that binds all things together. As you go about your day, take a moment to observe the world around you. You might be surprised at how often these sacred shapes and patterns reveal themselves, reminding us of the unity and order that pervades the cosmos. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of sacred geometry. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Sacred geometry is like a secret language of shapes that make up the world. Imagine the world is built with special shapes like circles, triangles, and spirals. These shapes are everywhere, in flowers, seashells, and even in buildings. It's like a beautiful puzzle that shows how everything is connected. When we look closely, we can see these shapes in the intricate designs of a snowflake, the swirling pattern of a galaxy, and even in the structure of our own DNA. It's as if the universe has left us clues, hidden in plain sight, to understand the unity and harmony that exists within all things. These geometric patterns are not just random, they follow specific rules and principles that have been studied and revered by ancient civilizations for centuries. From the pyramids of Egypt to the temples of Greece, sacred geometry has been a guiding force in the creation of some of the most iconic structures in human history. So next time you take a walk in nature or admire a piece of art, remember that you are witnessing the language of sacred geometry. It's a reminder that we are all part of something much larger, a cosmic dance of shapes and patterns that connects us to the very fabric of the universe. Thank you again for joining us on this journey through the wonders of sacred geometry. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Sacred geometry can be seen in flowers through their symmetry, balance, and proportion. For example, the petals of a flower often form a radial symmetry around a central point, showing harmony. The arrangement of petals and seeds in some flowers, like sunflowers, follows the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio, suggesting a natural mathematical order. These patterns symbolize growth and interconnectedness, reflecting the principles of sacred geometry. As you gaze at a delicate bloom, consider the intricate design that nature has woven into its very fabric. The radial symmetry of the petals not only creates a visual masterpiece but also embodies the essence of balance and harmony. This symmetry is no mere coincidence, it's a testament to the underlying order that governs all life. Take the sunflower, for instance. The spirals of seeds within its head follow the Fibonacci sequence, a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This sequence, along with the golden ratio, manifests in the sunflower's arrangement, creating a pattern that is both aesthetically pleasing and mathematically profound. It's as if nature itself is speaking a language of numbers and shapes, whispering secrets of growth and unity to those who are willing to listen. These floral patterns are not just beautiful, they are a reflection of the interconnectedness of all things. Each petal, each seed is a part of a greater whole, embodying the principles of sacred geometry. They remind us that within the chaos of the natural world, there is an underlying order, a blueprint that connects every living thing. So next time you admire a flower, remember that you are witnessing the floral symphony of sacred geometry. It's a gentle reminder that beauty, order, and harmony are woven into the very fabric of our existence. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of sacred geometry. It was our pleasure taking this journey with you. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Let us know what you think. Until next time, may the wisdom of sacred geometry continue to illuminate your path.